You likely believe your thoughts are your own, that every decision you make and every feeling you have originates from within you. But in reality, someone may already be shaping what you think before you even realize it. Today, we are constructing a 4-step mental defense playbook. This isn't about abstract theory. It's a guide to identifying specific psychological hacks and implementing the protocols to block them. Take out a pen and paper. As we begin, I want you to visualize a recent interaction where you felt pressured, unusually confused, or a strange sense of fear. Shifting from a passive participant to an active auditor of your own social interactions is the first step in reclaiming your mental autonomy. Step 1 is neutralizing priming. This occurs when someone subtly exposes you to specific ideas or emotions to warm up your brain before they make a request. This diagram illustrates the mechanic. On the left, the brain is exposed to images of luxury and success. On the right, the probability of saying yes to a financial request spikes, not because the deal is good, but because the brain was already focused on wealth. Your defense is the source check. When you feel a sudden impulse to agree, ask yourself, did I want this an hour ago before this interaction started? If the answer is no, enforce a mandatory 1-hour cooling-off period. Do not agree to any sudden commitment until that hour has passed. This delay disrupts the tactic. Priming relies on exploiting immediate momentum. By adding time, you allow the planted emotional state to fade before you make a choice. Step 2 deals with gaslighting. This is a persistent pattern of lying and twisting facts intended to make you doubt your own memory. This goes beyond a simple difference of opinion. A manipulator will systematically deny objective events that you know occurred, specifically to erode your confidence in your own mind. You can see the contrast here. To the left is the confusion they create. To the right is your reality anchor. This is a written summary you keep immediately after important meetings or tense arguments. When the manipulator tries to rewrite what happened, you refer to your notes. Calmly state that your documentation contradicts their claims and refuse to debate the facts further. When you prioritize your own written evidence over their narrative, you begin to break the cycle of dependency and rebuild your self-trust. Step 3 is breaking emotional anchoring. Manipulators try to become your sole source of comfort, making you emotionally dependent on them alone. They may act as your only support when you are sad, conditioning your brain to associate relief exclusively with their presence. To counter this, use the diversification strategy. As shown in this diagram, you must move from a single point of failure to multiple independent support nodes. On your paper, list 3 alternative sources of comfort: a specific friend, a therapist, or even a solo hobby. You need these to be active and accessible. Distributing your emotional needs across different people and activities removes the singular leverage a manipulator needs to control your moods and actions. Step 4 is halting fear conditioning. This involves someone creating a sense of sudden danger or a looming problem, then presenting themselves as the only possible solution. Fear triggers a biological response that can shut down the brain's rational evaluation centers. When you are in a state of panic, you are more likely to accept a harmful solution just to make the fear stop. Use logic separation by speaking the exact phrase on your screen. I understand the urgency, but I need 24 hours to process this. Write that phrase down now. This protocol buys you the time needed for your nervous system to settle. Use the next morning to evaluate the situation logically, without the pressure of the manipulator's presence. Time is an effective defense against manufactured panic. It forces the interaction to move away from raw emotion and back into the territory of logic and facts. You now have your completed mental defense playbook: the source check, the reality anchor, diversified support, and logic separation. These aren't just ideas on paper. They are protocols you can deploy in real time to identify and block hidden psychological influence. In a world where your attention and decisions are constantly being targeted, awareness and active questioning are your most reliable tools. Take this playbook and apply it to your interactions today. By setting these boundaries, you take back control of your thoughts and your future.